Easy speakers. Be the ripple. The ripple of what? Do we all know what a ripple is? A ripple is perhaps a pebble or a stone that's thrown into a pond, and it creates a ripple. 1, 2, 3, goes out to infinity. That's the ripple. And I'm thinking that the folks in this room can start the ripple. We can do some marvelous things. The ripple of what? The ripple of kindness. Wouldn't that be wonderful if we had more kindness around? I'll give you an example. Last week, I was to be a tour master of a group from BOE. We were in the town hall checking in, and Sylvie happened to come in. Well, one of the folks from BOE happened to work here, and he retired from here. But he knew Sylvie, and they got together and they were swapping stories from the last couple of years, and they were talking like they were old lost friends. It was really nice to see, because I stepped back and I just observed our Sylvie. And I got to thinking, what is it about Sylvie that is so special? I mean, of course, she's a beautiful woman, and she's smart, and she's a great advocate for FTB, no questions. But there's more to her than that. As she finished her conversation with the gentleman, we were all gathering to go through the turnstile there, and she came to me and said, "Grace, I know they're in good hands. Show them what we enjoy here at FTB." And I thought, how kind of her to say those words. She didn't have to. I haven't seen her in probably 6 months, maybe a year. But she remembered my name. And she remembered my enthusiasm when I first met her. And so she was very kind to me, and that inspired me that day to do an extra great touring job, because she felt that they were in good hands. And she was being kind. So I got to thinking, she was the little pebble that got thrown in the pond, and we can be the ripples of kindness. Now at FTB, we love our acronyms, don't we? I came up with an acronym for kindness, and you know what it is? KIA, kindness in action. Huh? Why not? I thought that would be a good acronym for us. Because you know, every day we get in our vehicles and go down the road, what do we see? We see people that are angry. We see people that are frustrated. We see people that are so rude, you want to get a laser gun and just zap their tires because they're being rude, don't we? Mm-hmm. Now, can you imagine? Can you imagine if we started that ripple of kindness and that ripple affected that person? Maybe it would be a pleasure to drive again. Wouldn't that be wonderful? We could get back to the Sunday drivers, huh? Tooling around, enjoying everything, rather than trying to look 3 different ways to make sure you're not going to get hit. I think that would be a wonderful idea. A few years ago, there was a saying of play it forward. Mm-hmm. And this is similar to that idea, but playing it forward was almost like you expect, because you did something for someone, that you expect someone to do something for you. It's not like this when you're kind. When you're kind, you do it from your heart. You do it because you want to, not because you expect anything in return. So KIA, kindness in action, could be totally different. So how many of this room would like to be kind? Fantastic. I think that ripple is starting already. And I think as the first step of being the ripple, when we walk out of this room, when we're walking down the hallway and we see people, look them in the eyes and say, "Hey, hi, how's your day?" You don't have to stop and have a conversation, just in passing. And you will be amazed how that will affect that person today. So I'm thinking that if we could do that ripple theory here at FTB, wouldn't that be marvelous? This is already a great place to work, believe you me. But we can even make it better by being kinder to each other. And can you imagine being extra kind on the phone to our customers? We'd start rumors that something's going on over here. And I think they would be good rumors. I think that's something that we should try. Don't you? I think so too. So keep in mind, what makes our leader, Sylvie, so special is her kindness. Keep in mind how you can affect people in the future with your kindness. Because we can make a difference. Kindness in action, Kia, we can do this. Being the first ripple, or the second ripple, or the 1000th ripple. If you are continuing that ripple of kindness, it's going to catch on. It's going to catch on. And I think that would be a wonderful thing to change in this world, is a world that has more kindness to it.